Welcome to this video about preparing for adulthood, PFA. What is preparing for adulthood? Preparing for adulthood, PFA, describes a series of stages that all children and young people go through when they move towards becoming an adult. Experiencing new opportunities, choices, and increasing independence can be exciting, but it can also present some challenges for children and young people with SEND. There are 4 areas of PFA focus: studying, employment and training, independent living, friendships, relationships and participating in the community, and staying healthy. PFA should start in the earliest years. The foundations for success in moving into adulthood are laid early through a planned and deliberate approach to what is taught and learnt and how it is taught and learnt. This combines children's growth in making decisions with how they themselves participate in shaping their experiences of education. Studying, employment and training. This looks at the different education and training options available that lead to employment. These include opportunities for pupils to continue through education and to gain work experience through volunteering, supported internships, or an apprenticeship. Independent living. This explores the options available for pupils when thinking about becoming more independent as an adult. This includes where they might live, what they will need to do to live as independently as possible, and the support they may require. Friends, relationships, and the community. Making and having friends, developing supportive relationships, taking part in the local community, and having interesting things to do are all essential to having a well-balanced and good quality life. This includes how to support pupils to develop and keep friendships and relationships, and how to ensure that they can access their local community, feeling safe and confident. Staying healthy. This is about the things children and young people need to do to take care of their health and well-being, especially as they become more independent. For some pupils with health conditions, this includes thinking about services that they may need to access. The whole school approach to PFA. It is important that PFA strategies are developed, planned, implemented, and reviewed as part of a whole school approach. This should feature clearly within the school's SEND information report. SENCOs are encouraged to evaluate the effectiveness of PFA strategies across the school, alongside the school's senior leadership team, in the following areas: leadership, outcomes, curriculum and personalisation, quality of teaching and learning, working with pupils and their families, assessment and identification, monitoring and evaluation, and the efficient use of resources. PFA Strategic Review, Leadership. The school has a culture of high aspirations for all pupils and gives a high priority to preparing pupils for adulthood. The school's strategic vision for preparing for adulthood is shaped by the views of pupils with SEND and their families. The school promotes the participation of pupils in decision-making. Governors hold the school to account for pupil outcomes and the quality provision that prepares pupils for adulthood. School leadership ensures that all teachers understand their responsibilities for preparing pupils for adulthood. And school leaders promote a range of local partnerships and networks to support pupils' progress towards their PFA outcomes. PFA Strategic Review, Outcomes. The school secures good PFA outcomes for all pupils, taking account of their different individual starting points. Outcomes linked to the emotional, social and physical well-being are valued alongside attainment. The school gathers a range of data to support an understanding of what leads to good preparing for adulthood outcomes. The school critically analyses and reflects on the outcomes, achievements, next stage placements, and destinations of pupils with SEND to inform the development of preparation for adulthood. And the school critically analyses and reflects on the views and experiences of pupils with SEND and on those of their families to inform the development of preparation for adulthood. PFA Strategic Review, Curriculum and Personalisation. Preparation for adulthood is aspirational, personalised, and embedded in all aspects of the curriculum. At each key stage, the school promotes the development of independence to enable pupils to flourish at the next. Throughout their school life, pupils are equipped to understand and engage with life outside and beyond the school gate. The school supports pupils to develop skills in identifying and developing their own interests to support positive choices for the future. The school uses links with the local community and with businesses to provide a range of age-appropriate work-related learning opportunities such as visits, enterprise activities, and work experience. The curriculum enables all pupils to make informed choices and to apply those skills in real-life situations. The school curriculum includes relevant local partners to ensure successful transitions from one stage to the next. And pupils receive impartial careers advice and guidance on learning, training, and work opportunities. PFA Strategic Review, Quality of Teaching and Learning. Preparation for adulthood is differentiated, personalised, and based on a holistic assessment of pupils' strengths and needs. Teachers design and implement imaginative learning experiences that lead toward an understanding of the world outside and beyond school. Teachers engage with local partners and stakeholders to devise meaningful and relevant learning opportunities. Pupils have opportunities to develop, practice, and generalise their learning in a range of different contexts. Teachers deploy additional adults to promote, support, and develop independence and independent learning within and beyond the classroom. And staff teach positive relationships to support pupils to learn, work, and play alongside others inside the school and become active members of their local community. PFA Strategic Review, Working with Pupils and Their Families. The school works with families to raise aspirations for pupils and develop an understanding of what is positive and possible in partnership with others. The school works with pupils and with their families to ensure that pupils are part of their local community. The school supports continuity between home and school to help pupils make progress. The school provides information and support to pupils and their families about options for the next stage of their education. All pupils are encouraged and supported to express their aspirations for the future, make informed choices, and participate in decision-making. The school works closely with pupils and their families to ensure a smooth transition between key stages and into adulthood. And the school ensures that parents understand the range of provision that is available beyond the school. PFA Strategic Review, Assessment and Identification. The school tracks the progress of pupils with SEND across each key stage and uses data to identify the need for targeted action for individuals and groups of pupils. The school uses a range of assessment to understand the strengths and needs of pupils and identify their next steps in learning. Throughout the school, there is a focus on assessing progress in key life skills, social skills, and functional skills. And the school draws on a range of partners to inform and support assessment and identification. Clear and robust assessment is built into work experience and other vocational learning. PFA Strategic Review, Monitoring and Evaluation. Teachers regularly evaluate outcomes and next step placements to ensure that all children and young people are working towards their long-term aspirations. Staff use the review of short-term targets and longer-term plans to track progress towards PFA outcomes. The school supports children and young people to develop skills in monitoring their own progress towards PFA outcomes. The school keeps preparation for adulthood under review and draws on a range of evidence to understand what's working well and what needs to change or develop. Pupils and their families actively participate in reviewing progress towards outcomes, including statutory reviews. And from Year 9, all pupils with an EHC plan have an annual review that includes a focus on preparing for adulthood. And finally, PFA strategic review, efficient use of resources. Resources of both the school and the community are used effectively to support the development of pupils towards adulthood. Pupils are provided with the support they need to express their views, make choices, and participate in decision-making. Teachers and additional adults have a range of professional development opportunities to enable them to personalise pathways to adulthood. Skills and expertise are deployed effectively to support a range of activities outside and beyond the school, including, for example, enrichment activities, vocational learning, and community activities. And the impact of a variety of resources and the outcome of different approaches are all carefully evaluated to secure the best possible outcomes for pupils. This is the end of this video. You can view more videos on this channel in the Bite-Size series, including other Bite-Size Senko videos.